Hello everyone, welcome to Daily Prelims Current Affairs brought to you by Ekam IAS. This is 3rd August. Today we have to see National Company Law Appellate Tribunal and Competition Commission of India, Coal India Limited and Central Mine Planning and Design Institute, National Commission for Backward Classes, Oxytocin. Finally, in our MAPAID program, we will see Maravo et al. And finally, we will be having previous question revision series. Let us go to our first topic. It is National Company Law Appellate Tribunal and Competition Commission of India. The CCI, that is the Competition Commission of India, has imposed a huge penalty on certain cement companies, including the Ramco Cement, for indulging in cartelization. So, what is cartelization? We will be seeing. And the Ramco Cement Company is planning to challenge the order of National Company Law Appellate Tribunal in the Supreme Court. That's why these two bodies, that is National Competition Law Appellate Tribunal and Competition Commission of India, has been appeared in news. So let us see what is cartelization. We have already mentioned that the CCI, that is Competition Commission of India, has imposed a huge penalty on certain cement companies before they were indulging in cartelization. So let us see what is cartelization. Cartelization means few independent producers or companies, they make a group among themselves. Few independent companies or producers, they make a group among themselves in order to increase the collective profit by price fixing, limiting the supply of the goods and services and or other restrictive practices. So it will be affecting the healthy competition in the market. That's why CCI has imposed such a huge fine on these companies. So it is cartelization. Let us see National Company Law Appellate Tribunal. It was constituted under the Company Act 2013 for hearing appeals against the orders issued by three bodies. They are National Company Law Tribunal NCLT, Insolvency and Bankruptcy Board of India and Competition Commission of India. So National Company Law Appellate Tribunal is a body to hear the appeal against the orders issued by any of these three bodies. So let us go to Competition Commission of India. It was established under the Competition Act 2002. It promotes the healthy competition among the companies in the Indian market and sustain the level of healthy competition, and also protect the interest of the customers or consumers. And they eliminate the practices which will be having adverse effect on the healthy competition in the market. We have already seen that they have issued a huge penalty on certain companies because they were doing or indulging in cartelization, which will be having adverse effect on the healthy competition in the Indian market. So they eliminate practices having adverse effect on competition, and they ensure freedom of trade in the Indian market. It consists of a chairperson and 6 other members. They all are appointed by central government. So it is about Competition Commission of India. Let us go to our next topic. It is Coal India Limited CIL and Central Mine Planning and Design Institute Limited. Recently, Ministry of Coal has asked Coal India Limited to benchmark their activities in quality, grades, cost of production and environmental issue management to meet the international standards. And the Central Mine Planning and Design Institute will be assessing the present status of the Coal India Limited. So, Ministry of Coal has asked the company, that is Coal India, to set their standards to meet the international standards regarding quality, grades, cost of production and the environmental issue management. The present status will be managed or assessed by Central Mine Planning and Design Institute. We have seen this news. So, let us see what is Coal India Limited and Central Mine Planning and Design Institute. Coal India Limited is a public sector company. It is the largest coal making or coal producing company in the world. It is headquartered in Kolkata. In April 2011, it was conferred with Maharatna status. Let us see Central Mine Planning and Design Institute. It is a Government of India enterprise headquartered in Ranchi. It is a fully owned subsidiary of Coal India Limited and it is a Mini-Ratna category 2 company. Let us see their functions. It acts as a consultancy for mineral exploration, mining, infrastructure engineering and other environmental management issues for other companies. That is, Central Mine Planning and Design Institute act as a consultancy or they give the solutions for mineral exploration, mining, infrastructure engineering and environmental management. They also assist the Ministry of Coal to make the policies regarding the coal sector, and they function as a nodal agency on behalf of Government of India. And the Central Mine Planning and Design Institute is the in-house planner and guide of all the coal producing companies under Coal India Limited. Next topic is National Commission for Backward Classes. The Lok Sabha has passed the 123rd Constitutional Amendment Bill providing the National Commission for Backward Classes as a constitutional body. The bill also insert Article 338B in the Indian Constitution, which provides for a commission for socially and educationally backward classes with a chairperson, vice chairperson and 3 other members. All of them shall be appointed by President of India. So it is Article 338B which will be inserted by the 123rd Constitutional Amendment Bill, which has been passed by Lok Sabha. The bill has to still go to Rajya Sabha. It is passed only in Lok Sabha. So let us see how was NCBC before according the constitutional status. NCBC is a statutory body under Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment, which was constituted under NCBC Act 1993. They examined the request for inclusion of caste into the backward classes list, and they also hear the complaints about the over inclusion or under inclusion of certain class in the backward list. NCBC comprises of a chairman, a social scientist and 2 persons who will be having enough knowledge about the backward classes and a member secretary. And its advice is generally binding on the central government, that is their advice will be binding on the central government. So it is about National Commission for Backward Classes. Let us go to our last topic, that is Oxytocin. The Ministry of Health and Family Welfare has banned the production and the use of oxytocin based drugs because of its misuse in the dairy sector. We know that oxytocin is a hormone which induces more lactation. It has a key role in the breastfeeding, and it also misused in dairy sector. It is injected into the cattle, so the cattle will be giving more and more milk. Because of this misuse, the ministry has banned the use of oxytocin drug. So let us see oxytocin as a natural hormone. It is produced by hypothalamus and released by pituitary gland. It is known as love hormone. It has a key role in social bonding, making social bonding, sexual reproduction and childbirth, and also in breastfeeding. Now let us go to our map aided program. Today we have to see Meravo Atoll. Meravo Atoll is an atoll belongs to Maldives. What is an atoll? An atoll is a ring shaped coral reef which surrounds a lagoon. Sometimes there can be an island at the center of that lagoon. So we can say like an atoll is a ring shaped coral reef or an island or series of islands which surrounds a body of water called a lagoon. The Meravo Atoll belongs to Maldives. We know that Maldives is the smallest Asian country by both land and by population. This Meravo Atoll has been mentioned in news because there was a news that the China is going to build a submarine bases in this region. So it was creating some security concerns regarding India. And Mali is the capital city of Maldives. These are the relevant facts about Meravo Atoll. So let us go to our last session, that is Prelims Question Revision Series. Today's question is, it has been asked in 2016 Prelims. There has been a persistent deficit budget year after year. Which action or actions of the following can be taken by the government to reduce the deficit? So we have to select the actions which can be taken by the government in order to reduce the deficit budget. So they have given the options like, first one is reducing revenue expenditure, the second is introducing new welfare schemes, the third is rationalizing subsidies, fourth is reducing import duties. So we have to select which of them can be used to reduce the deficit. At the first instance itself, we can say that introducing new welfare scheme and reducing import duties will not work to reduce the deficit, because if the government is introducing new welfare scheme, it will be increasing the expenditure and it will be increasing the deficit also. And if the import duty is reduced, more import will be coming and it will also increase the deficit budget. So we can eliminate the second and fourth option, that is introducing new welfare scheme, reducing import duties. We can eliminate those. The remaining are the first one, reducing revenue expenditure, and the third one, rationalizing subsidies. They can be used for reducing the deficit. And they are correct answer only because they have been mentioned as separate topics in the economic survey 2016 to 17. That's why UPSC framed the question, because they have a discussion about the reducing revenue expenditure and rationalizing subsidies in order to reduce the deficit of budget, and these 2 points were discussed in the economic survey 2016-17. So our answer comes as the 1 and 3 are correct. So our answer is C only, 1 and 3 only are correct. So we have finished all topics for today. Thank you for watching this video.